Good evening, yarnies, dirty hookers, fiber fiends, and couplings. How is everybody this evening? Let me move this. I'm doing pretty good. Give me a second. Give me. Get it into the right spot. I'm just rearranging windows on the screen. Welcome in. Okay, move this here. Let me see. Friendly Poltergeist got first. Congratulations. Welcome in, Grammy. How is everyone? I think I've caught up on chat. I don't have anything to announce. Besides, and I've announced it previously, in June, I'm going to be part of the Crafting Rainbows Pride event, organized by Binge Bear. I'm going to be doing a tatting pattern. So, all month long in June, we'll be tatting. Welcome in, Reese Cup. Thank you for the check-in. How are you? Okay. Tonight, we are going to do more of the Golden Girls cross-stitch. It's going to be a long-term project. I've gotten a lot done. Gotten quite a bit done. And I've gotten everything that's under Dorothy. I'm working under Rose now. And I'm working around the gold lettering. I am so glad the gold lettering is done. It's not fun to work with. But now I can just fill in. I don't even have to look at the pattern. If anybody wanted the pattern, it is pinned at the top of chat. It is a crochet graphigan pattern, which is easily converted to cross stitch or diamond painting or perler beads, anything to do with a grid. So it is a paid pattern, and I'm having fun with it. I hadn't done a decent sized cross stitch piece in a long time. Had a nice day off from work. Yeah, however, tomorrow is back to reality. Yes, today is Memorial Day here in the United States. Yeah, Legos. Yeah, I guess you could do it in Legos. Yeah, oh, definitely. You could do like pixel art with Legos. You can get one of the flat panels and get the little pieces. They're usually square or round, and they're really thin ones to do the pixel art. I know Pick Stitch does that with Legos. So yes, you'd have to figure out how many you need, because this is 320 cross stitches by 150. So like over 34,000. 34,000, It's a lot of stitches. But I didn't want it a blanket. I don't need another blanket. And I love the Golden Girls, but I don't want a Golden Girls blanket. So I figured cross stitch is the way, and it being the warmer months here where I am, cross stitch isn't something, when I work with it, I'm not going to be like, it's not going to be heavy sitting on my lap. It's not going to make me overheated. So thought it would be a really good thing to do. But what is everyone else working on? I don't know if you can see. Oh. Okay, you can kind of see it. I'm almost to the point that I have to take it out of the hoop and recenter it. But what is everyone else working on? Diamond painting kit that was gifted to you. Ooh, what is it of, if you don't mind me asking? I still have that diamond painting piece that I was working on during Spy Guy's birthday celebration. We'll get back to it at some point. We'll get to it. Actually, I need to, now I'm thinking about diamond painting, I have to, message Claim Miko. So a while ago, I got to making a knockoff Lego hospital. Ooh, Legos are fun. Welcome to Heron. How are you? I was a Lego kid. I played with them a lot. I made all kinds of stuff. Back when I was a kid, yeah, they had kits where you could build specific things, but a lot of the stuff were just random assorted blocks, and you used your imagination. 2/3 of the way through making rectangular shawl, alpaca cake from GAG. Which GAG? You mean Hirschner's? From the last haul, yes. Grammy got that that yarn haul with the alpaca acrylic blend. And there's 2 birds and some mason jars, flowers saying in them. Has flowers in them, and the saying is, today only happens once, make it amazing. Oh, very cool. I bet it's going to be beautiful. But yeah, Grammy's got that yarn. Zalera got some of that yarn. I was in Zalera's stream. Zalera is streaming at the moment, and she's working on a sweater scarf type thing. It's kind of like a sweater, but it's more of like a cowl, but it has sleeves. And she's using Karen Simply Soft, and I think Lion Brown Pound of Love. But I said, that acrylic blend might work for that. And she was like, ooh, you're right. 4 birds. Okay. Hummingbirds. Ooh, hummingbirds are very pretty. Welcome in, Crafty K. How are you? I like hummingbirds. I like most birds. But I was, like I was saying, I got a message, Clay Miko. I've got 2 Golden Girl themed diamond painting pieces. I've got, there was another Golden, oh, I have that Golden Girl coloring book. I want to get the Golden Girl Amigurumi book. So maybe me and her can do a theme stream sometime. Wondering where your long weekend went? Oh yeah, I know. It's time has been flying. I was in Quilted Heart stream last night and mentioned that this year it's going by quick. Yes, I am making progress. All of the black that's under Dorothy is done. I'm working under Rose at the moment. But yeah, this year is going by fast. It's already the end of May. Welcome in, Sunshine Days. How are you? What did you end up going with? Yeah, I did do, this is the gold. I did use the gold. It was not fun, but I did it all of the lettering in gold, not just part of it, all of the lettering. So that is finished, and I don't have to look at the I don't have to look at the pattern anymore because it's this. I'm to the point where it's all filling in. So even the white in their faces is just filling in. My thread got frayed, so I had to cut it. So to remember to write 2025 on things, yes. And going to either going backwards. Yes, I've done that before. Found the use for the linen cotton blend from the warehouse. Linen cotton blend. I get the little cake. Yeah, they're like a grayish off-white. Zero drape and kind of scratchy. Placematch with the beachy. Yes, Grammy. She's talking about yarn that we have. Filling is much easier, yes, because I don't have to look back and forth at the pattern. I hate that part. I hate that with any type of craft. It's I don't really have like a flow. It's just always back and looking back, doing it. Yeah. Welcome in, Fairy Dust. How are you? And you threw a party, invited everyone you knew. You would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, "Thank you for being a friend." Exactly. Thunder! Welcome in, Thunder. How is everybody? Can't wait for my kids' summer to start. 2 more hours of quiet coffee time in the mornings. I'll be able to cry. Ooh. Yes. Because summertime, depending on the child. Not all children are like this, but they sleep in. And welcome in, Natasha. How is it there in the UK? It's pretty darn nice here in... Welcome in, Michael. A teen, he wants to sleep in, and then game all day. Yep. Here in the Mid-Atlantic area of the United States, it's been pretty darn nice. I was not able to really go out and enjoy any of it, because Friday, I kind of twisted my calf knee area. I'm on the mend. It's a lot better than it was, but, I've been hobbling around. I've literally been hobbling around. Going up and down steps is not fun. I have to finish off this thread, so momentarily. You know what I'm gonna do? Is while I have this here, we're gonna reposition. Quiet coffee time. Raining. Yeah. I wish it would rain. I mean, we did have rain the other week, so that helped. Catch up with chat in a moment. Thank you for the lurk. Welcome in, Unstable Potato. 64. Yeah, right now it's 71. So that's I am not complaining. This is a good time to show progress of what I have so far. So as you can see, I'm like halfway done rows. It's been raining here for the last week or two. Full on mist, which is not normal. Yes, Golden Girls, yes. So the pattern is pinned at the top of chat. It's a paid pattern for a crocheted graphigan, but it's just a grid. So I'm just taking that grid and hold on one second, and doing it for cross stitch. Yes. I've worked on this off stream. Leave for Seattle and retreat a couple days. Yeah, the locals have been saying they aren't getting any rain. Yeah, because usually Seattle gets rain. Oh, thank you. I'm liking it. I'm liking this a lot. Actually, I can move that over a little more. That should be good. But yeah, I'm a hooper. I'm not a. I don't do frames. I've never used a frame. Well, I've used a scroll frame, but that's not going to do the right tension. The scroll frame's better for needlepoint because it only has the tension on the top and the bottom, not the sides. And I know you don't have to have tension in it, but I do the tension. Oh, thank you. Big 80s fan here. Not just music. Golden Girls. Some people say my fashion sometimes. No. I don't have any parachute pants. I don't have any I don't have a members only jacket. I've never had a members only jacket. Okay. Let's open this up. But I hope your retreat is fun, Thunder. You'll have to let us know how it goes. Okay, why isn't that? Oh, because my wing nut. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, we'll zoom in. Come on. Is that good? That might be good for now. Oh, I need more embroidery floss. And yes, I am using DMC embroidery floss, except the gold. The gold was some no-name brand, and it is the 6-stranded, the more common embroidery floss. The fabric, though, is Michael's Loops and Threads brand, so it's fine. I don't have it. I've never seen, well, the little bit of Ada cloth that I've used from that brand, I haven't seen any imperfections. We'll see. You're stressing about cleaning and pack. Oh no, I get that. You'll be good. You'll be good. I have faith in you. Alrighty here. Okay, we're gonna go that way. Okay. Just trying to find a way to start my thread. Okay, that's weird that it's so far away. Maybe I shouldn't have moved it over so far. It's fine. We're gonna. Hey, Hod, welcome in, Quilted Hearts. Thank you for the check-in. Once I leave and get on the road, to be fine. Just getting ready to. Yeah, that whole anticipation and make certain you've gotten everything and you're doing everything just right. And you're driving? That's quite a drive. I mean, I haven't driven that whole length, but I haven't driven. I've ridden part of that region. But I did in the opposite direction. Not exactly the same, but still. Beautiful out there. Beautiful country. One day I hope to go back. Meaning, like, Oregon, Idaho, Colorado, Utah. Yep, I've done longer going straight through from central Colorado to Cincinnati. Oh, wow. And at least it'd be prettier. Yeah, wow. You've probably heard me mention this before. At least in Kansas, you see stuff. You don't see much. You see stuff. You see farms. But I've been through Wyoming. See nothing. Not even a tree. And this is I-80 in Wyoming. Especially western Wyoming. Nothing. Rock. Rock and sagebrush. If I-70 is closed, you have to take 80. We're hoping, yeah. Yeah. Especially there in the high passes in Colorado. It's like, even this time of year, they could be closed because of snow. Yes, I-80 is through Wyoming, yes. Yep. Well, we left Portland, Oregon. That was I-84, and that goes through Oregon and Idaho. And then somehow we went south into, maybe it was still 84, I don't know, I don't remember, into northern Utah. And then just outside of Salt Lake, we took 80 east until Cheyenne, and then we headed down to Denver. Because I had a friend that lives in the Denver area. And then we picked up 70, and that goes right to Baltimore. Plans are to stop in Utah and Portland on the way there, in Utah on the way back. Driving help for like a third of the way. And okay, well that's cool. Portland is great. Oh my gosh, I want to go back to Portland. If nobody's ever been to Portland, Oregon, it is a beautiful city. Clean, very clean. From what I experienced. I mean, that was 15 years ago, but still. Oh, you've never been there? Oh. Yeah, I think you'll like it. Downtown, Pioneer Square. It's pretty cool looking. And the water fountains. I don't know if they still have the water fountains, but they're the bubbler type fountains. They constantly are going. Best location to visit? Oh, well, I haven't been to everywhere in the U.S. I'm not certain. I don't know. What type of places are you interested in? Are you interested in cities? Are you interested in rural areas? Are you interested in certain attractions? Historical places, entertainment, like amusement parks? Never been west of Colorado except for Hawaii. Never been to Hawaii. Portland area and Pacific Northwest. Yes, they do have a lot of berries. There's a berry, I've never had them, but there's a berry called a Marion berry, and they grow out in Oregon and Washington State. Yeah, there is so much here in the U.S. to see. It's roughly comparable size to the whole continent of Europe. So, it's like, oh, what's the best place to go in Europe? Well, yeah, there's just so many options. Basement team. Wait, a basement team? The Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah, the Tampa Bay Rays. Those are baseball team. Okay, that's Florida. I've never been to Florida. And that's East Coast. That's as far south as you can get on the East Coast of the U.S. So yes, there is, and I've never been. I haven't been that far south. At first I'm like, basement team, like what? Wait, what? No, you're good. You're good. Marionberries are good. Yeah, I didn't try them when I was out there. And I don't know how much time you're going to have in Portland. You're probably not going to have enough time for it. But they've got a botanical gardens that is beautiful. And it's on top of a mountain. Their zoo is pretty good. I'm trying to remember things in Portland. Oh, just east of Portland, and that's on right along I-84, just literally just east. There's Multnomah Falls. So if you can make a little quick side trip to Multnomah Falls, it's one of the tallest waterfalls in the country. It is beautiful. Most of the day, leisurely, make your way up to Seattle. Okay, actually, let me find I have a picture. I have a picture. It's around here somewhere. Or not. Or not. Welcome in, Anne. Welcome in. Alrighty, here we go. And she lurks. Sweetly sings the donkey at the break of day. If you do not feed him, this is what he'll say. Ee-aw, 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 ee-aw. Thank you, Ed. I'm looking for a picture here. Oh, we can bring this back. I've got too many. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got the right folder. I'm going to find my picture of Multnomah Falls. That's over there. That's the zoo. I took a lot of pictures of animals at a zoo. Is this a good picture? Oh, it's not a good picture. We'll get a good picture. I'm looking for a picture. Let's see here. Pals, yes, Pals Books, bookstore. I think, yeah, it's a bookstore. Yes, used bookstore. I'm trying to find a yarn shop since yours is closed. Boeing factory in Seattle. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. I like to make an ass of myself. Okay, so this right here is Multnomah Falls. So you see these people down here. These are like actual grown people. And there's a visitor center, gift shop, and there is a trail. There is a walking trail that you can walk all the way up and around and across this bridge. I didn't do the trail. But then you can keep going and walk all the way around up to the very top. So that, and there's a bunch of different falls that are there. Yeah, there's the bridge. That is that the one when the sun hits. It looks like. I don't know. I'm not certain. So yeah, that's a really good. And I took all these pictures. I'm not the best photographer. I don't even know what. I think this. Yeah, I think this is actually my digital camera I had. I still have. And everything is green. Okay, yeah, yes, yeah. The lava one is in Yosemite. Yeah, that's in California. So yeah, and if you're here looking at this, if you turn around, completely turn around, you're looking towards the Columbia River. So it's right at the northern edge of Oregon, where across the river is Washington State. Yeah, okay, so this is, I turned around. What you see is Washington State. I'm standing in Oregon. It is beautiful out there, and moss everywhere. This was in January. Yes, thank you, Grammy. This was in January. They don't get a lot of snow in the Portland area, in period. And there is a place called Bridal Veil Falls. A lot of people go there. If they're in the area and they get married, they send their postcards out from Bridal Veil Falls. Look at all the moss. Look at all the moss. I thought I was in a Dr. Seuss book. It's so nice out there. More Multnomah. That's a big boulder that fell. When we were there, I had heard that maybe the previous year that this fell. This is the size of a school bus. Welcome in, Binge Bear. Baby. The Cub Shack, baby. How are you, Binge? Give me 1 second. I'm doing the wrong thing. Binge Bear. Thank you for the sub. If you are so kind, I need a piece of paper. I can't find a piece of paper. When I get a subscription, when I get a sub, that person gets to choose up to 2 colors, and I make a tatted flower for them. So you get to pick up to 2 colors. I also have white. Oh, wait, you can't see all of this because the Crafting Rainbows logo is covering it up. And did you know, Binge Bear is organizing an event for June, Crafting Rainbows. I'm going to be a part of it. And a lot of us, or it's suggested that a bunch of us can fundraise for the Trevor Project. So it's a way to celebrate Pride. Not bad. Tad Sleepy, you had mentioned that when I was in your stream that you were probably going to be sleepy. It's 26 Pride colors. Oh, I got to make this larger. Hold on. Yes, 26. And actually, I can get the. Let me actually grab the actual thing of thread. This is 26. So they call it Mexicana, but it's all rainbow. So you want this? Okay. You could use up to two colors, and I also have white. And if you just want this color, that's fine too. I can do all of it in this one color. Craftica filled down a memory. Yes. And 11. Okay, let me just see what 11 is. I don't remember what. Oh, that's a pretty blue. That's like a peacock blue. That would be beautiful Thank you, Binge Bear, for subbing. Again, you didn't have to. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. And yes, if you're sleepy, I know you're over there in the UK, and if you need to do your sleep, and get rest, because that's more important than this weirdo. We're just looking at some pictures from Portland, Oregon area, because Thunder's going to be up in that part of the country soon. So that's what we were looking at. Where was I? Might get to bed 11:30. Yes, yes. If it's late where anybody is, don't feel like you have to hang out with me. Bridge of the God. No, this is This is a really good picture. This is in Oregon. This is Multnomah Falls, one of the tallest waterfalls in the country. And it's right there at the northern edge of the state of Oregon. When I took this picture, I turned around and I took another picture, and in that direction is, it's right there at the Columbia River, and it's right there where Washington, the state of Washington, borders. So that's the border. The river is the border between Oregon and Washington. So. Ireland, because in one of my favorite books and films, I was wanting to go when I was in the U.S. Yes, Oregon is beautiful. I want to go back to Oregon. It's a very clean nature type state. Portland is extremely clean. A very clean city. But I am literally on the opposite end of the country from Oregon. Like, Portland is about a little over an hour, maybe actually close to 2 hours from the Pacific Ocean. Where I am, I'm almost 2 hours from the Atlantic Ocean. So, opposite. Highlight for me. Oh, wait a minute, wait. Okay. To heck with my cross-stitching. Let me find this. Let me find the picture first. Okay, you said the Goonies house and tour. I did not go there, but I did see it. But I have been to Astoria, Oregon, but when I was there, it was dark. But... oh, where's the picture? One moment. Is this the picture? No, you're fine. You're fine, Thunder. Okay, no, that's not the picture. Oh, where's the picture? No. That. I took that picture. What the Goonies house? Okay, have you ever seen the 1980s movie Goonies? You're fine, Thunder. Yeah, you're fine. So, it's a movie about kids, and they're trying to find the pirate's treasure. She'll be making a book cloth. So, it was with my ex. We were together at the time. You've seen it 20 times. Okay. So, it was from the Portland area, and we drove down south towards like the state capital, and then we headed west to the ocean. I had never seen the Pacific Ocean. And then we're driving up Coastal Highway, US 101, and now it's windy and scenic and beautiful. And we stopped at this small little area, this small little town area that had like a restaurant that he had heard of. And we pull in, and the restaurant's to the left, and I look to the right, and I see this, and I'm like, oh my God, that is the rocks from Goonies. And he was like, what? I said, he's like, what's that? I said, you've never seen Goonies? He says, no. And I'm like, what? So he was wanting to go into the restaurant. I said, okay, I'll be there in a second. I had to take a picture because the rock formation that you see there is in the movie. Now, in the movie, to the right is the restaurant, the Fratelli's. It's not like that in real life. They actually CGI'd and manipulated it. To the right on the land, there's like condos or something. So, but I was more excited to see the big rock in the water because again, I was a Goonies fan, or I am a Goonies fan. So, you're going to bed? All right. No, I get it. I understand. You're probably thinking, okay, weirdo, keep going on about your Goonies. Good night. I'm stuck in the 80s. 80s music. Golden Girls. Goonies. They filmed Short Circuit in a story. Yes, I love that movie too. And Kindergarten Cop. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How was your stream? Welcome in, Yardy Pixie. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, you don't want to see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, ignore the screen. Ignore the screen. There we go. Hi. What were you working on? I was lurking. Let me give you a shout out if it'll work. I love that clip. I love that clip. That was Princess B, Yarny's daughter, going, "Hello, friends," and that is the sound that it makes when anybody follows Yarny Pixie. Let me catch up here. Yarny having to raid and run due to headache. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better, Pixie. That sends us raiders in love. Well, welcome in. How are you now? Purple knitted top. Ooh. Pixie does amazing knitting and crochet work. If you came in on the raid and are new here and don't know who this weirdo is wearing a donkey on his head, I am the Crafty Cub, fiber artist, crocheter, needle tatterer, embroiderer, anything to do with yarn, string, thread. I'm going to try it. We're the home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. There are people that wash them on a regular basis, and that's fine. I am not one of them. I don't. The concept makes my brain spin. I specialize in teaching crochet and basic needle tatting. So if anybody has any questions, stop me at any time. I will get the proper supplies and try to demonstrate a technique. Vibing on a Monday, nice. Vibing is fun. I'm gonna bring music back. I love tatting. I've been tatting for about a year and a half ish. Seems like longer. And I've encouraged some people to try it. I needle tat. I know how to shuttle tat, but I prefer the needle. It's all the same thing. It's just a different tool. And but tonight, and for a while now, I'm working on this cross stitch piece. This is a crocheted graphigan pattern. The link is posted at the top of chat, but it's a grid. So instead of doing a blanket, instead of crocheting, I am just using that same grid pattern and cross-stitching it. And when I saw it, I'm like, yes, I have to do a Golden Girls thing. But I'm like, I don't want a blanket. Didn't know it existed till you met Tatter. Thinks where we met? Yes, probably. I knew tatting existed. I've known tatting has existed for a long time. I just didn't know how to do it. I even had a shuttle tat, a tatting shuttle for about 2 decades, and I didn't know how to load the thing. And then I realized, oh, the bobbin comes. I couldn't get the bobbin out. I didn't know it could come out, but I figured it out. That was stupid me. The instructions didn't actually say anything. I need to ask you as you're working on a Golden Girls whip. So the question is, what Golden Girl would you be if you were in the show? Perfect question, and then anyone else can answer that as well. I am 100,000%, if that's even a thing, Dorothy's Bornak. I am Dorothy. Dude, it's a vibe. Sometimes the craft supplies are, oh, not sometimes. All the time craft supplies are home decor. You should see the spare room. You foresee this? That I'm a Dorothy? Yeah. I've always been a Dorothy. I mean, not to like brag and pat myself on the back, but I do think I'm pretty witty. Like she was. And I'm gonna admit it. In my 20s, well, Connie Beaver now. In my 20s, what was I doing on a Friday night? I was staying home with my mother. Condoms. Yes, condoms, Rose. So, yes, I am a Dorothy's Bornak. I don't dress like Dorothy's Bornak. No, I'm not wearing oversized clothing and cow necks. So. So, Binge Bear, who would you be? And shoulder pad, yeah, shoulder pad. I mean, it's the 80s. They all wore shoulder pads. Everybody wore shoulder pads. No, I didn't wear shoulder pads in the 80s. Corduroy. I wore corduroy. I mean, most people wore corduroy in the 70s and 80s. But welcome in. I've welcomed everybody in, but I want to welcome everybody in again. Probably Rose. Oh, okay. Nothing wrong. Okay. Rose. Okay. Rose was not stupid. She was naive, but she was not stupid. And a lot of people confuse the two. I mean, she did have her dumb moments, but yeah, I like all of them. I can't pick a favorite. If somebody had told me what is my favorite character, that I can't answer that. But I identify as a Dorothy. Sheltered, yes, sheltered. You relate to Rose, but you're autistic. My best friend, she's a Rose. I'm probably a Sophia, but would love to have been a Blanche. Grammy, la 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 la. I don't need to know that. No, you say, okay. You don't, Grammy. You don't say things without knowing what you're saying. You actually know what you're saying. Sophia would say things often and have no idea what she just said. But then she did have her Sicily stories. Picture it. And in that case, Grammy is like that. Grammy, okay, she's gonna get mad at me. Grammy is very famous in our family for her analogies. The most famous one that I remember is we were kids and we weren't cooperating because we were kids and we weren't doing what she was wanting us to do, and she was getting frustrated, and she sat us all down and she says, "You know what? I feel like I'm a conductor in a band. And I'm trying to get everybody to get their..." On that note, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How was your stream, Zalera? What were you working on? I was lurking. I know what you were working on. Welcome in. I was just telling a story, and it's probably a good thing that I got cut off. Yas! Sorry to do the Dino Yas over top of Zalera's clip. Welcome in. How was your stream? If you're new here, I am the Crafty Cub, fiber artist, crocheter, needle tatter, embroiderer, anything to do with yarn, string, thread. I'm going to try it. Home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. If you do, you are still welcome. I specialize in teaching crochet and beginning needle tatting. If you have any questions, I will stop what I'm doing and try to answer and demonstrate a technique. I know what Zalera was doing. Zalera, at least when I was in her stream earlier, she was making a sweater scarf. So it's like a speaking of cows, we were talking about Golden Girls, but it's like a cow neck, shoulder, extra material, but it has sleeves. And she's crocheting it. Welcome in, Mel. Thank you for the check-in. Okay, let me see. I think I'm getting it. Welcome in, Olive. I'm catching up. Okay. And tonight, I am doing a cross-stitch piece. I really should have a picture, the progress picture of what I have. And I do have a progress picture. Wow. I need to take an updated progress pic. We're going to do this thing here. And we're going to do this here. That was the previous progress, but I've gotten a lot more done since then. The pattern is linked at the top of chat if anybody wants it. It is a crochet pattern using tapestry crochet and or intarsia techniques. But I can't speak. You can also cross stitch with it, or diamond paint, or Lego, or it's pixels. It's pixels. If you have any pictures you want to share, Zalera, links are open. You're part of my Discord. Feel free to do that. Let me check something. Okay. I think we're caught up. But how is everybody? Share a progress pic. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And no, it is much. Any little bit of progress is progress. Even if it's like two stitches, you've done more than 2 stitches. It is still progress. But we were talking about the Golden Girls and which Golden Girl we probably identify with. And I was telling a little story. But we're going to an ad. So when the ad is done, we can look at Zalera's progress pic of her sweater, her scarf sweater. What count? I'm using 14 count because these old eyes can't see anything smaller, probably smaller than like an 18, and that's pushing it. And I'm using 2 strands. 2 strands of floss. But the story I was telling is Grammy always would use analogies. She felt when she couldn't get us to cooperate or do what we all needed to do as kids, there were 3 of us, and she said she felt like a conductor of an orchestra and wanted all of us to get our instruments out, set it up, sit down, get our sheet music out, and yeah, she was like she was trying to wrangle us all together, and that was one of her analogies. So in that case, Grammy is a Sophia with her stories and analogies type of thing, like recounting a story and how that lesson would relate to whatever problem that one of them had. Welcome in, Quilted Hearts. Thank you for the lurk. I think Quilted Hearts is streaming at the moment. And actually, during this ad break. Oh, Tice, thank you for the bits. Thank you, I appreciate that. How are you? During this ad break, I am going to stand up and stretch for a bit. And now we're at ad. And I gotta do something with this strand. Okay. I will be back. Okay. And it'll be over here, over in a moment. Okay. Should be... Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Let me post it in Discord. Gotta get some food. Feel free to share. Okay. This is what Zalera was working on. This is the sleeves. This is going to be a like I said, it's a cow sweater. So it's like a scarf, but it's a sweater. A sweater also. Discord, yeah! Exclamation point. Discord should get the link. There you go. That's all. Actually, all of my socials. So pretty. Yes. And I think I was in Zalera's stream, and I think I saw that you were kind of interested in doing this one. I don't have a picture of what this will look like, but Zalera said she started with this yarn, but ran out. So the sleeve, she said, will be this tan color. And yes, yeah, if you want to post a link. And the rest of it is going to be a purple color, I think she said. And this is Karen. She said this is Karen Simply Soft. And the purple is Lion Brand Pound of Love. So, oh, here we go. And that is the That's what it will kind of look like finished, except her sleeves will be that tan color. It's pretty, and I told Zalera the acrylic alpaca yarn that she ended up getting from Hirschner's, that would look pretty with that, especially for like the winter time. It would be very, very soft. So I can't wait to see how it's going to turn out. Let's go here, and Tice has done this. Finished. My squad finally finished. Tice does miniatures. I like admire people that can do the miniatures. I don't have enough patience. And they're probably going to think that they don't have enough patience to do what I do. It's the painting. I can't do the painting because it would look like a mess. But these look so cool. Glad they're done. Yeah, they look very small. I mean, these are centimeters. Are each square a centimeter? 28 millimeters. Okay, yeah. Those are like very tiny. And there's another shot of them. Very, very cool. Yeah, I wish I had the patience. 4 hours a piece. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot of work goes into each one. Where's my? But thank you for sharing, and we'll do like the full Discord share on Thursday. For anybody that is here, I need to finish off. Well, not finish. I need to rethread my needle. And I am getting kind of, yeah, a little. I am getting near the end of my thread. Can you all see? Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see that area. I'm always concerned, no matter what I'm working on, I'm always concerned that everybody can see. Gonna go to bed. All right, thank you for coming in with the raid. You have a good evening, because I know it's late across the pond, as they say, because I think you're in Europe as well. I can't see this. Okay, I'm gonna finish off my thread on the back. The one thing with this gold thread, it's thicker, and when you finish it off in the back, you can feel it. I mean, it's not too much thicker, but it is definitely noticeable because it's a coarser thread. Okay. I need to tighten that up. Oh, while I'm here, let me clip out my waist knot. Come on. I'll clip out this waist knot. Okay. Get some more thread. And I have plenty. I've got, well, this is almost a full skein, not quite a full skein. And then I have all of these in the black. I don't think I'm going to need that much. Well, you never know. I think this could probably be done. Well, I'm not going to be doing it on stream in June. This will probably be, well, I can probably do it off stream. I'm saying I could probably finish this sometime in August. Maybe. Okay. Is that a week? Can't really see too well. Let me lower that a bit. And then I'll have to find a frame for it. And I'm afraid I'll probably have to get or make, I'll probably have to make my own custom mat, since this might not be a standard size for framing. But we'll figure that out when that time gets here. I should have tightened up that thumb screw a little bit better when I move the fabric, because it's not as tight as I would like it, but it's all right. I'm a tight hooker, and I like my embroidery fabric to be tight when I stitch. I don't know, it just, I get better stitches that way. I mean, I do pull it, when I pull the thread through, I do pull it all the way. I don't pull it so much that it buckles. And technically, I'm not using the correct needle for this. This needle is slightly sharp. That's fine. It's not making the holes any bigger. So that's the important part. But it's the one I grabbed. That's another project that I need to work on, is my needle book. I have all of the pages. I just need to assemble it, and I want to do some embroidery in it too. If anybody was here, I don't know when I was doing it, a while ago, when I was doing the black work piece, this piece, it just happened to be in the colors of my state flag, and pretty much everything in the state emblems are those colors. I've got similar colors of felt that are going to be the pages of that needle book, and then on the pages, that'll be the cover, and in the pages I want to do some embroidery of different symbols of the state, like the state bird and tree and flower, and but that's something I have to plan. Maybe that's something I can also do in August on stream. Okay, I don't care for this song. Oh, I can close out tabs, because tabs I was lurking in ended up coming back to me. Let me open up, I'm going to open up a couple other tabs of some of my friends that happen to be streaming at the moment. Let me see who else is on. Let's see. I'm just looking at my list, see who I can leave a lurk on. Okay. I got all my lurking tabs up. I don't know if any other, well, I know other streamers do it, But I don't know if any. I'm assuming other people do that as well if they are on PC. Because it's kind of hard to. You can't really do it on mobile. But I am a serial lurker. I don't lurk in every stream that I'm following because the computer would just slow down to a crawl. Because I follow a lot of people. But there are a bunch that I lurk in. So I had mentioned that I had pulled a muscle in my leg Friday. Haven't been out to check on any of the plants. Tomorrow, I plan on going out there because I'm able to walk a lot better now. I'm going to go out there and water because they're definitely going to have to be watered. And I will check on everything and I'll take some more pictures of things that are sprouting. Because I did peek my head out this afternoon. I was on the front porch and I did see some new things sprouting. Welcome in, Action, popping in. Moment before you fall asleep. That's all right. No, I get it. You're over there in the part of the world where it's late. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. All we're doing is filling in the Golden Girls. You know what I really should have done, and I probably still could. We're not going to do it tonight, but I probably could still do it. I know there are some people that will, some streamers will craft while watching like a TV show or a movie or something, or not. Usually it's a TV show, and have that up on the showing on the screen. Maybe I should do that with some Golden Girls. Welcome in, Upcycly, one of the world's newest tatters. Friday night and Saturday night, I guested on Upcycly's stream, and Upcycly learned some more tatting techniques. She's learned a lot. She's learned a lot. And I think we've are going to try and do at least maybe once a month to do some tatting, do a tatting collab, and maybe once she learns more of the techniques and gets better at it, then we're going to do some projects. Oh, thank you, Upcycly. You're a really good student. Oh, I love the lettering on here too. I don't like doing it. The gold thread, it frays and breaks easily. But I did find a technique that does make it a lot easier to stitch with. So basically, when you cross stitch or do most embroidery, you thread your needle like so, just like you thread a tatting needle. Okay? And you have a tail. You've got the main part of the thread, and then you have a tail. Okay? And then you just start your stitching. If you do that with the gold thread, that tail frays all the time. So, if you end up starting your thread like you would if you're going to sew on a button, death to King Louis! Death to King Louis! No. Let's end this meeting on a high note. Welcome in, Meat Stick. How are you? Stranger? You should talk. You're the strange one. So yeah, if you would thread your gold thread like you would if you're sewing on a button, meaning you just put it on one strand, put the two ends, the cut ends together and tie a knot, and the needle is at the loop part, it doesn't fray as much. Still, you want short links. I'm strange, but you are the... Why am I a stranger? Why? You know me. Anywho, how are you? I'm over here just golden girling it up. Back from the mall. Oh, there are well, I should no. Okay. I was gonna say there's still malls around where you are, but we have malls still around here. A few. Fat ass Chipotle burrito bowl. Okay. I like that type of food. The only time I've ever had Chipotle is from DoorDash or Grubhub, because any other time that I have been out to go to a Chipotle, the line has been so long. I'm like, no, I'm not waiting in line. I don't know if you have Qdoba, which is basically Chipotle. They are really good. And I've had, what did I have from when I ordered from Chipotle? I've just had a pressed burrito. Yum. Line was long as well, but it was worth it. Yeah, I wish I could. Well, actually, no. You're witnessing Crafty Cub's brain just literally malfunction in like real time. I could have it. I could do a low carb version of a burrito. Maybe not the beans. Nope, can't do the rice. And a burrito has to have the rice. Yeah, what was your order? Welcome in, Dark Knight. How are you? How are you feeling? Skip the rice, sublet it. Yeah, I could. Because I know years ago I got an actual burrito at Qdoba. The thing, no lie, was like as big around as this embroidery hoop, actually. That's how big around that burrito was. We don't have Qdoba anymore. Mango. Oh, I don't know if I've ever had the mango salsa. Make a burrito bowl. Well, I can have the wrap. I can have a wrap because we have 0 carb tortillas. So I can do it low carb. It's just I can't. And the beans. The beans. It depends. Burrito bowl, honey chicken, white rice, black beans, guac, smiled salsa, corn salsa, sour cream, romaine lettuce. Oh, yes. I would eat that. Especially guac and sour cream. Whew. I'm a big guacamole fan. I've made homemade guacamole, and not to pat myself on the back, I think mine's pretty darn good. Bad choice to have a breakfast bagel with cheese and coffee. No, oh, I'm sorry. I know it's too late now. Do you have? I mean, I don't know where you are. I think you're in the UK. I could be wrong. But I know here we have something called Lactaid, and some people take that. It's a little tablet, so then they can have dairy. But it was so good. No, Lactaid never worked for you? Yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't for people. I'm sorry. Okay, now I want a bagel. No, well, I want a bagel and I want a burrito. Cub, you know I'd love to hang out longer, but he needed... No. Binge Bear. No, it's fine. Again, it's late where you are. What do they always say? IRL before URL? Yes, sleep is more important. Sleep in my world, sleep is like the best thing ever. I love crafting and I love eating, but sleep is the best. Uh Baraggle, yes. Welcome in, Crochet by Rose. How are you? You are a bean burrito. Yes, I am a bean burrito. Burrito. That's hard to say. How are you, Crochet by Rose? Speaking of Rose, I'm stitching underneath Rose Nyland's head right now. Lovely stream. Yes, you too. You have a good evening. And want to let everybody know that I am participating in an event in the entire month of June. Binge Bear. All right, action. Get some sleep. It's always nice for you to pop in and say hi. And thank you for that redeem. Yes, an event. So Binge Bear is not a bitch. Okay, had nothing to do with that clip. Binge Bear has organizing. See this little graphic right here? I need to add it to my About page. Okay. Yes! That little graphic there is Twitch Pride 2025 Crafting Rainbows. It's an event that Binge Bear is organizing, and I'm participating in it. Thank you for the follow! And I will be, it's to celebrate Pride. You don't have to be part of the LGBTQIA plus community to celebrate, and just everybody's doing something that makes them happy. And well, all crafts make me happy. Well, it's not true. Some crafts make me frustrated. But I'm going to be needle tatting all month long. I'm going to be making a teddy bear head doily, and it sounds weird. I don't have the picture up right now, but I can get the picture up. Let me get the picture up right now. I should have that already ready to go because it's coming up. We got it. I got it. There we go. That is what I will be making. It's got 7 teddy bear heads and the rainbow in the center. So it's going to be a long-term project. I will not finish it at all in June. I know it's definitely not going to get finished. But I will work on it. I will finish it. Apart from some of the other doilies that I started a while ago that I haven't touched. We're not going to talk about those. And I will also be fundraising for the Trevor Project. A bunch of us will be doing that. It's not mandatory, but it's an option. So anytime in June, if you see me, that is what I will be doing. It is close to June. It is very close to June. June 1st is Sunday. Wait, you have whips? I thought you've... Upcycling? Oh, no. Okay. What is this, Is there an image that I project that I finished my whips? Let's see. Winnie the Pooh is not done. The Forget Me Not doily hasn't been touched in months. We're not talking about that. The Daffodil doily hasn't been touched. We're not talking about that. Needle punching. No, I don't think that'll be done. My crewel embroidery piece, sampler piece. No. What else? What else? Oh, and this one I'm gonna hang my head. I started streaming in 2022, December of 2022, and then my project for all of 2023 to fill content, to fill time, because I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna have Butterfly and the famous temp Butterfly. That's almost done. That is like almost done. So 2023, I did a temperature blanket, a big, huge one. All the crochet is done. The ends are still not all woven in. But, yeah. So we're not talking about all that. Fast at making stuff. No, no, no. I'm not that fast. Commission a friend to make 2 pride shawls. Trans pride shawl. Oh, very, very cool. I bet they're gonna be pretty. No, I'm not done pooing. It's the longest poo in history. The Butterfly Grammy is talking about. No, that's cool if you're trans. We accept everybody here. Aiden's blanket, yes. Aiden's Radiating Diamonds blanket. It was a crocheted blanket. Yes, we dropped it off. That was dropped off a long time ago. It was a blanket that I was making for Project Linus. It took forever because it was so many counts. The butterfly she is talking about is this. This is some needle point. All the needle pointing is done. It's just back stitching. So that's something I should finish. So yeah, we're not talking about the butterfly. That was started in January of 2024. Yeah, Crafty Cub doesn't always finish his projects. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that winter, because the holiday season before of 2023, I crocheted a 3-dimensional angel, like a tree topper angel. I don't know that I would be able to forget them. Yeah. So that was a very involved project, and I wanted to do something totally different. So I had 4 kits. 2 were needlepoint and 2 were cross stitch. And I think chat voted for the butterfly, and I'm glad they did because that was the smallest of all 4. But yeah, the butterflies will get done at some point. Just a few back stitching here and there. I really should. I'm not even going to stream that. I should do that off. I'm going to do that off stream. But yes. But as I was saying, Upcycly and we're going to plan, probably do maybe once a month or so, to do a collab where she learns more tatting, and then eventually we'll get to making actual projects. And I've got a couple projects in mind. I've already chatted with her about it for possibly in the fall, to work on some cute little pieces. And if anybody else tats or wants to learn to tat, they can join in. It isn't just for certain people. It's for anybody. And I needle tat. And if you need supplies, if you are in the US, I know a source. And if you are in the UK, I know a source. If you're anywhere else, I'm not really certain. Sorry. we don't talk about the temperature blanket because it's still not 100% done. Even though I say I love weaving in ends. That's what I should have actually done during the winter. Because now it's getting a little too warm to deal with that heavy blanket. Okay, I've got a... Hey there, Trisha, how are you? I've got to tighten up this embroidery hoop. And I'm getting out my my pliers. Because pliers are a good thing to have on hand regardless of what type of craft that you do. You never know when you might need a good set of pliers. Same with scissors. You always need a good pair of scissors, or 2, or 4, or 30. Some people have got a lot of scissors. I don't have that many. I've got 4 or 5. Thank you for the follow. And I thought I'd turn my background back off because after the donkey song. There we go. Oh, get my needle minder back. Thank you for the check-in. How are you, Cozy Vibes Gamer? I'm familiar with you. I've seen you in a bunch of different chats. We're cross-stitching the Golden Girls tonight. Even though it says Crochet Graphigan, that's not a misprint. It's not a misprint. It was a crochet pattern that I am turned into cross-stitch. Well, I'm glad you found me too. But yes, normally I It's the final countdown. Found you in live recommendations. Very, very cool. Thank you. Normally I'm crocheting or needle tatting. I should say, why am I saying normal? Nothing is normal. Fiber arts. Thread, yarn, string, twine. I would say stray hairs off my head, but they've all gone stray. No, I will never, ever, ever work with like human hair as a art medium. That's just a little too weird. Even though the Victorians would do that. The Victorians would do a type of lace making from deceased loved ones. They take their hair and put them in jewelry and lockets and be mourning jewelry. Oh, Oh, they did too? Oh, yeah, we're not doing that. But yes, the Victorians are big on that. Which I think it's kind of cool, but it's also creepy. I mean, it's just hair, but still, it's hair. Which it shouldn't be that creepy because we use animal hair, like sheep's wool and alpaca, and so anyway, stream got creepy. Normally we're not that creepy. We're weird and bizarre, but we're not creepy. Yes, we welcome lurkers. Yeah, we don't really get creepy. But I normally, well, not normally, I often teach crochet and needle tatting. Needle tatting is a type of lace making, so that's like the core of my stream. So if you wanted to learn or had any questions, I do it all the time. If you were to listen to our stream out of context, it would make you turn your head. Yeah, yeah. Between that and hamster milk. Um, and I named all the lovely. Yes, my chatters have lots of names. We are the Couplings. You guys are also Yarnies, Fiber Fiends, and Proud Dirty Hookers. And you can choose any of those names, or all of those names, or a few of those names. And Happy Hookers. Yes, we could be happy too. We're Proud Dirty Hookers because we don't wash our crochet hooks. Yes, there are people that do that. Now I know where this person. Oh, wait. You know Trisha from Tatter or me from Tatter? Because both Trisha and I do hang out in Tatter's stream. I got adopted by my sister because Grammy is a good cook. You have no idea. You haven't sampled Grammy's cooking. Cozy Vibes Gamer. Let me see something. I'm going to check something real quick. One moment. Okay. I was going to say, I thought you were part of the Crafty Collective, but that's Cozy Witch, and there's somebody else that has Cozy in their name. So, sorry. I'm confusing all the Cozies. Cozy, yes. But you told me how good it is. Yes, I did tell you how good it is. I mean, how do you think I got this figure? I'm not blaming Grammy for me being fat. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying she's a good cook that I want to eat all her food. And that's what happens when you grow up with that food. But yes, I am in Tatter's stream quite often. Actually, if you are a frequent visitor to the Traveling Tatter stream, you know how she has the potato song? My name is Potato. You know that song? I'm the one who told her about it. Blame me. Mom's a good cook. Disability. I had Nana's cooking around. Yeah, yep. So yes. Early on, when I knew there was makers and crafters on Twitch, Tatter was one of the not the very first, but one of the first streams I came across, and she had mentioned that people confuse tatting with taters and potatoes, and I was like, oh, well, I got to know her for a little bit, so it had been about a month or so. I was like, so let me tell you about this song. And she was like, oh, I love that song. So, the song, there's actually a video to it. It was on a 1970s Italian children's television show, kind of, I guess, like their version of Sesame Street. And I guess they had a guest. I don't know if it was a guest star, but anyway, the woman singing it at the time was like a pop star in Italy, Rita Pavone. And it's all black. It's a little black and white little sketch. Well, she's black and white, and the sketch is also, and she's singing to a potato. It's very 1970s. Stayed up till 1:30. Oh no. Amazon. Ooh, Amazon. I love it when Amazon arrives. It's always fun. But yeah, I'm the one who told her about that song. So, and it's pretty catchy. It is a catchy song. I actually came across that song many years ago. I used to listen to a podcast, and it was be a bit creepy if you didn't expect Amazon and didn't like their parcel. Well, okay, well, sometimes, I mean, I have an Amazon wish list. So, but then again, you would like things on the wish list. Anyway, so I found the potato song. I used to listen to a podcast. It was all bizarre things that this person found on the internet. It was audio, so it was all just bizarre audio, and that was one of them. And that just stuck in my head. Got mine today, and they kept pushing it back. Oh no. Yeah, what did you get, if you can tell us? I'm here in the U.S., so, and the Amazon truck or the UPS truck or FedEx, I don't like FedEx, that they're not as reliable, or even the Postal Service, it's like our adult's version of Santa Claus. I mean, well, I was going to say something, but I stopped myself. I don't know what I was thinking. But yes, it's like the adult's version of Santa Claus. I was going to say that even Santa brings stuff via those services, but no, Santa brings stuff on a sleigh. What am I thinking, Crafty Cub? Cross-stitch needles and cookies and Funyuns and Doritos and oh wow. Okay, Trisha and cheese. Okay, I did it. I killed a vet. I hated her so much. Flames on the side of my face. Heaving breaths. Sounds like you are going to be in for a evening of snacks and crafting. You like how I did that seamlessly? How I transitioned right into that clip. Pro streamer here. Sure. We'll go with that. To pace myself and bought the Funyuns for when we Oh! Wait. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. You did buy tatting supplies. Like, have you done any tatting? Have you... Uh, oh boy, yeah. Oh yeah. Or I know what it is. You're gonna eat the Funyuns when I'm making onion rings. I'm probably gonna have to make some of them off stream because they're gonna just irritate the heck out of me. Mine is interchangeable needles. Ooh, just a cheap one. I have a cheap set of interchangeable knitting needles. Needlepoint protectors, 2 row counters. Second one is coming. Yarn needle. Ooh, I love notions. Not yet. Got yeah. Fat projects to finish for. No, I get it. Yeah, you could you. I'm giving you permission to have a Funyun when I do onion rings on stream. Not that you need my permission. Can't find the spot. Kind of needed it. Your version of a drinking game? No, we're not gonna harm ourselves by the Crafty Cup stream. Give you permission, get all the crap. Yes. Well, was it you, Trisha? It was the other night, and I was watching the video on onion rings, or it was whatever the tatting video was, and she does say okay a lot, and I think somebody said, yeah, we're gonna drink every time she says okay. Funyuns are not gonna hurt. Yeah, true. I lost all your lost other yarn needles and no proper needles and need a row counter and put. Oh, sorry that you lost them. I've got plenty to spare. This is my mushroom pincushion that I crocheted. It is weighted, and it's dusty because it's got fibers that are flying in the air. Yes, there is a clip of me saying, you get a needle, and you get a needle, and you get a needle, and I'm the Oprah of needles. My tatting needles are in there too, and safety pins, and all different things. Oh, somewhere in your bedroom. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that was a cool pincushion project that I made. I made that on stream. I really should take everything out and clean all the fuzz that's on it. Defuzz it, delint it. I wonder when that one other hank of white embroidery floss is going to show up. The one that they're sending me free of charge, because they sent a glow in the dark instead. And I checked my my Michael's Rewards box. It's weird. I have $5.14, and I'm like, what? Usually it's in $5 increments. So I have a $5 one, a 7-cent one, and another 7-cent one. And I don't know why I'm getting. Oh, maybe they refunded. Somehow refunded when or partial, or I don't know, gave me back my rewards that I used on that one thing of embroidery floss that they messed up. Let's see how big a... Yeah. Yeah. Wow. The last two times I ordered from Michael's, this time and the time before, um, this past time it was in one of those plastic mailer postal, those thick plastic envelopes, and there was a rip on the side. Everything was fine, and everything was there, and everything's just loose. So it's not like the embroidery floss was in a bag. I put these in a bag. All 8 of these were just loose in the bag. Same thing with the white ones, and also with the yarn. And then the time before, I got, I think it was the Ada cloth that was rolled up, and it's a really long box, and thrown in there was a couple. That was when I had to order the floss for the thing I made for Tatter, the Spy Guy Tatter pillow piece. And again, the embroidery floss was thrown in the box, and there was a hole at the end of the box, but everything was there. So, may I send you? So, I don't know if it's a Michael's thing or whoever's delivering it. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. Flip it on over. Oh, it's in a part that I can't really weave in. I hate that. Because it's real close to the hoop. Welcome in, Dubdemo. How are you? Thank you for the check-in. I'm finishing off a strand of my cross stitch here. So it's not really looking like anything. You just see my shirt. And even this, but at least you see stitching. Hi, gay, bye, gay. Are you okay? Wow. I was gonna say, are you okay, Meat Stick? But I know. I've seen you in Classy's stream, and I know the answer to that. I gotta find a way so it can randomize those videos. I have I have access to a bunch of the chicken song, well, the chicken doing rock songs. I could figure that out. And we're going to have an ad here in about 2 minutes-ish. Okay, we're going to put that there. I think I have too long of a strand, but fine. I like living on the edge. As much living on the edge you can do while you cross stitch. check something. I'll have to check that when I get a chance. I can't, if I open that now, it's gonna play on stream. Yeah, I'll have to check it after stream. Alright, I'm getting to an area where I'm going to do a lot of stitches per row. So we're working around the face here. Welcome in, Trouble. How have you been? Welcome back from ad, everybody. Oh no. I did that stitch wrong. So yes, you haven't been here in a while. Well, maybe you were lurking, but I am doing a cross-stitch piece of the Golden Girls. Forgot my password. Oh no! Trying for a while to get back. That was me. Oh, bad. Ah! Well, I'm glad that you're back. So yeah, I'm doing a Golden Girls cross stitch piece, but I'm using a crochet graphigan pattern. How have you been? Been watching on YouTube, doing different times. Ah, okay. Oh, you were watching my my VODs on YouTube. Gotcha, gotcha. So yeah, you've seen some progress on things. I'm figuring probably getting this done maybe sometime in August. No guarantees. No guarantees. It's not the same. Yeah, I know it's not the same because you can't interact live on the VODs. And I don't know how to stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Yeah. That's too complicated to me. I mean, all the stuff I have set up here for Twitch is enough. I'm not going to be able to do both and keep track of two chats at the same time. people at the party? Okay. What party? Gonna lurk for a bit. Alright. Thank you for hanging out, for popping in. And I'm glad you got your password. You figured out your passwords. You don't know the lyrics to... What song? This song? They said people at the party? I don't remember that part. I know a lot of words to this song. Girls with surfboards. Everybody was rocking. Everybody's frugging. Fun. I don't remember all the words. It's bacon in the sun. Sorry. Rock Lobster. I love this song. B-52s. They're so bizarre. Weirdest the Danish Europe. That sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Yeah, they were. They were cozy vibes. Oh yeah, they were. I don't know if they still are, but yeah. Well, I'm almost filling in the area around the first word stay. I'm working around the letter Y. We're getting there. Welcome in, Cypher. How are you? I am the Crafty Cub. If you are new here, fiber artist, crochet, needle tat, embroidery of all sorts, anything to do with yarn, thread, string. I will probably try it. I'm doing well. Crochet and needle tatting are like my favorite crafts. But before I did any of that, I did practice a little bit of cross stitch before either one of those. Not practice, I did it. I don't remember my first piece. It could be one of the ones that are hanging up in the house. We've got a few of them that I've done that are framed and hanging around our house. I know what I can... Oh, okay. I know what I'm going to do. When I get this all done, I do sign my cross-stitch pieces. Even if they're a kit, I do initial them and date them. I just put my initials. I don't put my full name. And I could probably do that in the... I usually do in one of the lower corners. I could do that with the gold. Probably one strand of the gold. Yeah. No, I will add my actual initials to it. I'm not going to add... Actually, I could do TCC because that is my streamer initials. And I am part of the TCC. You had to be a smart... Hey, you're in the right spot. So yes, I am TCC in the TCC. Yeah, you know me. Word to your mother. Sorry, that's a Supreme clip. Word to your mother. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Oh, that's one of your emotes. I'm like, wait. I'm like, did they make a color changing one? Welcome in, Cricket Bug. Thank you for the check-in and the lurk. Speaking of a TCC member. Welcome in, Whiskey Ghoul. You did that? I like it. How are you, Whiskey? Unfortunately, very tired. I think expecting you. No, I totally understand. Yes, but thank you for following and coming in and lurking. I hope you come back sometime. I think I'm caught up on chat. Okay, I got to get rid of this waste knot. How am I going to do this? Oh, I know I'm going to do it. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Maybe. Let me see something. What are they working on? Okay. Okay. And you'll get it. So sore to lots of repotting and rearranging of plants. So today I've been very low energy. You were the one, right? Wait a minute. Wait, I think you were the one. I can't remember who posts what. Sign of getting old. Yes, Whiskey Gold. You had shared gardening pics in my Discord the other day. They are so cool. That cactus that's blooming. Oh my gosh. Well, both of them. But that like pinkish purple iridescent whitish one, the round one. Beautiful. Yeah, I've got to go out and water tomorrow. I haven't watered since, what, Friday? Very pretty. Oh, oh, and it smells nice? Ooh. Yeah, when I saw that the other day, we showed it on stream, I was like, that is really pretty. And you've got Rex Begonia. I had one, well, I had one as a house plant. It didn't survive. So, I don't know what I was doing wrong with it. This means I gotta water my other house plants. They're not drying up, but they need to be. I gotta do that tonight. They gotta be tended to. Especially my bird of paradise. I think it's tall, almost taller than I am. Morning glories are starting to climb the fence and buds are forming. Ooh. Again, careful with them. They will take over. Told you the story, the one that we had when I was a kid. I gotta fix this. Yeah, it is a tall bird. It's not gonna bloom because it's inside and it doesn't get enough sunlight. But it's got really big leaves, and like when I bought it for $5, it had like 2 or 3 large leaves. Oh no, I messed that up, I think. Crafty Cup's having a moment. It's a bird tat. Could carry you away. Yeah, a bird that could carry me away. Yeah, it had... Got it at Walmart years ago. And... Oh, this is all broken. Dang it. Bear with me. We gotta do some fixing. I messed up the thread. I messed up the thread. I hate that. It's what I get for trying to talk and do things at the same time. Mean stream? I don't want this to be total messed up. Why am I having trouble with that? Yeah, it was only about maybe not even, it was like a foot and a half tall. And it had like 2 or 3 leaves. Decent sized leaves, but nothing major. Welcome in, 80K, how are you? And, it's grown. It's grown a lot more leaves to it. I'll have to take a picture of it sometime. It's around the corner. I like it. I messed up with my my cross stitch, my thread. I went to fix a mistake and it snagged the thread and it broke. So I gotta take out some stitches and I gotta finish off this and then get another string. Come on. I hate that. Went for a motorcycle ride. Very, very cool. Did you have fun? Is this? Yeah, that's the stitch. Alright, we gotta thread the needle. And then, yeah, I can't see chat at the moment. Okay, that's good. It's not the best, but that's good. It'll get stitched over. Okay. Ow. So yeah, I need to water that. I got two other. I have a pothos and I have a Schefflera, an umbrella tree. Can't believe. Yeah, yeah. The lettering was. It didn't take me long to do the lettering. It was just a pain because of metallic thread. Funniest part, my ex spotted me as we're coming home, and he knew it was me. And never thought he would see me driving your own motor. Oh, you showed him. That's cool. That is pretty funny. Oh, that would help if I move that out of the way. But I'm glad you had fun. I have never been on a motorcycle. I'd probably fall over. I can barely walk straight. I'm joking. I can walk. Well, some days. If you can stay upright on a bike, you would do it. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's been decades. A couple decades. Well, yeah. About 2 decades since I rode a bike. I would do that sometimes when I worked. Just be careful. Oh, you had uncle. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, I used to work for Michael's Arts and Crafts, and most of the time I would walk to work, but then sometimes I would also ride my bike. Can't do bicycles. Balance is bad. Yeah, I don't know how I would do with a bicycle. It's been so long. Mom's neighbor had a son pass for being hit on. Oh, motorcycle drunk driver. Oh, I'm sorry. That's horrible. It's easy. It's like riding a bike. You'll pick it up again in no time. Ba-dum-tis. Hmm. Yeah, you got to be careful. I mean, you got to be careful in cars too. Oh crap. That's what I need to do. Okay. I need to fill in this little area now. I wasn't thinking. Well, I was thinking, but I wasn't thinking. You know what I mean? And don't say yes if you don't even know what I mean, because I don't even know what I mean. You missed it. That's okay. You didn't miss much. I'm trying to fill in this area, and I kind of almost went past where I needed to start, but I saved it. Wasn't too far gone because I don't want to cross over this area of this gold because there's so many there. I don't want all the strands to be crossing on the back, so that's why I'm filling in this little area now. Yeah, you made sure his wife had the helmet. Oh. Oh, she was with him. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm like, I looked on the monitor and I'm like, what is that? And it's just where the waist knot is. In fact, I can get rid of that waist knot. I can get rid of this one too. Come on. I'm going to have to clip that one a little bit better. She had to have like 6 leg operations. Walk. Oh no. He didn't suffer. Yeah. Sorry. What time is it? Okay. It's after 8. We're good. It's over 20 years ago, I think, but still have to warn people for his sake and to prevent it from. Yes, yes. My hub says 2 big bikes. Mine's just a little thing. 52. Okay, hey. There's nothing wrong with that. My thread keeps getting caught on that knob for my clamp. It's annoying. That's why I said be careful and after losing Spy Guy and Badger Makes. I don't want to lose. Yeah, no. Yep, I get it. I understand. 1900 and 1700 cc. I don't know. I've heard of that. I don't know what all that means. Welcome in, Stellar Stitchcraft. How are you? But 52 on a bike is still bad. It's faster than walking. Yeah. Can't even stand It's so heavy. Ah. So the higher the CCs, the larger they are. I will hold you that. You do you. Can't even see where I'm supposed to go. Do I have a knot on the back side? Sorry. Sometimes if you pull it a certain way. Make sure to come back so you can kick my butt. Oh no. Well, first we have success. Survivor first air travel kids experience. Ooh. Yay, you've survived that. Glad that that went well. Perfect timing. For this what to play? Trisha. Yeah. Hold on. I end up stitching with it already. Hold on. Okay, now I understood what you meant. Okay, I'm going to fix it on the backside. I'm trying to get this little knot out. And I know if you pull it a certain way, it'll work. I think I really got the knot in there really good. I can't see chat at the moment. Oh, did we get it? I think we got it, maybe. Big friends, about friends. Got a great dog. Doing 3 things at once. Bad time. Give it a little wiggle. No, we're not wiggling dongs. Wow. Anyway. I fixed it. Need a laugh after the dark turn. No, you're good. You're good. There's still a tiny knot in it, but I think it could be hidden. Please use lube when wiggling dog. Hanging with Lit. Sleeping Luna Designs. If that's the Liz that you're talking about, glad Grammy. Trisha, you don't know some of the things that Grammy has said. Okay. So yeah, if you were hanging with Liz, I totally understand. I get it. One story I can tell, it's a real short story. Years ago, I used to work at Target. Get to babysit your new granddaughter. Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's fun. If I said something in front of my mom, get hit at the worst. Oh. Grammy says some things. But no, that is so cool that you get to watch her 3 days a week. 3 months. Oh, she's tiny. She's a little one. So I used to work at Target years ago, and the group of friends, co-workers and friends, Clay Miko was one of them, that we all worked together and a bunch of us hung out together. Out of all of us, me and this one co-worker, we were the only ones that were old enough to go to the bars or the nightclubs. So I was her wingman. She's a lesbian. Okay, keep that in mind. And y'all know I'm gay, so so I'm getting ready, and Grammy's in her room folding laundry, and I'm talking or whatever, and she knew my friend, so I'm getting ready to leave the room, and she had a sock in each hand, and she's swinging them around, and she says, "And remember, have safe socks." I just shook my head and laughed. So that is some of the stuff that my mother says. Let me catch up. Just so I type them. There, you get to see your nephew. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, definitely gonna be worn out. So a little bit waited 3 days. She would share her birthday with me and her great girl. Aww. Still close enough. Close enough. You could still celebrate birthdays together. So you would say yes. Yeah. And if Graham is listening, I'm sorry. I'm telling her story, but yeah, I can remember that. I get my sense of humor from her. So some of my wittiness, well, all of my wittiness comes from her. Oh, we can move that out of the way because you just see this plastic thing right in front of my face. Also, have a very dark sense of... Yes, you are a nurse. Okay, yes. So, I've mentioned, especially when Clay Miko is here, I've mentioned Nurse Ratchet #1 and Nurse Ratchet #2. Nurse Ratchet #1 is one of our good friends who is a nurse. And #2 is Krojo Mojo. Krojo Mojo's been in my stream many times. They're both nurses. And they both, yeah. Yep, you're in the medical field. You have a very dark sense of humor. You kind of have to. It's like a survival mechanism. You would have loved my mom's mom, full of spit and vinegar. Spent the night at her house once, and we watched Family Feud. The question was, what do husbands wish was big? Oh, no. Oh, no. My grandmother would have not, no, wouldn't have said anything like that. Should be a qualification. Yes, definitely. Definitely should be a qualification. Graham yelled penis out of nowhere and I jumped. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, my grandmother would not have said that. You heard that, Grandma? Okay, I'm starting to go cross-eyed. I'm sure everybody else who cross stitches goes through the same type of thing. You get to a point, you're like, ooh, everything's getting... all the squares are all getting melded into each other. She had Alzheimer's most of her life. She recognized me clear up until the end. I saw her hours, before she died. Oh. Well, that's good that she recognized you. My nephew was born April 8th that year. So up and down last... Up and down... So up and down year, the last... Oh, yeah. I can understand. Definitely understand that. Now, my grandmother would never say anything like that. She said other things, or believed in other things, and I've told those stories before. But I don't think I ever heard her use any type of language that would be like anything like that. Saw my dad maybe 6 hours. Oh, sorry. She was screaming the whole time. Nurses said, oh, she's not suffering. But yeah, she never did that till they couldn't tell me anything. My mom didn't. Oh. Yeah, it's rough. Okay. Eyes are crossed. I think I'm going to finish this row here, and then I think we're going to find a raid target. One lady I saw asked, what would my mom say if they could get a hold of her since she was on vacation? Oh, make her comfortable and wait. Yeah, yeah. Great aunt had Alzheimer's. She did not recognize anybody, including her sister. And the last time I saw her, she did was scream. Oh, yeah. That could be very, very difficult for both the patient and the family. The cross-eyed feeling, yeah. And I am getting hungry. No, 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 I'm not hangry. Definitely not. Alright, but I got stuff done. I got progress. I want to say thank you for the 80s music and crafting time. Been quilting while lurking. You're very welcome. I play 80s music all the time, unless it's Christmas music. We're not playing Christmas music anytime soon. I'm not one of those that play Christmas music outside of the Christmas season. And usually it's like the 2 weeks before Christmas. Question for the nurses. Was I wrong? Did she feel anything? All she did was yell and flail. Yeah. I'm not certain. Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine, Trisha. But yes, I got progress done. We're mostly done the area under Rose, because this line here, that's Rose and that's Sophia. 2 a.m. Get to bed. Stop crocheting. She might not have Trisha. Might have respond. Yeah, could have been. Yeah. Married to her nurse. Yeah, I've heard lots of stories. Let me see something. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, okay. We can't go there. Let me check something. Might have been some pain from organ. More of a reaction, yeah. Okay. I'm looking for a raid target. Let's see what I have in my list. Like that. Yeah. Alright. Let's get this here. I think I know where we're going. Let's move this here. Turn the music off. My father-in-law. Alright, trouble. Started to regret some stuff before he passed. Grandma was phenomenal. Beat. PG rated smack. I missed her so much. Great grand had dementia and lived in a nursing home. Stealing half-smoked cigarette. Yep. Yep, I've heard of that. Stole a spoon from the cafeteria to whittle a brick out of the wall. So that's her stolen spoon. Yep, I've heard of that stuff going on. Alright. Yes, I should be on tomorrow. I should be streaming tomorrow. Same time. Alright, we're going to go someplace that normally, well, not normally. Sometimes they crochet. Sometimes they cross-stitch. Tonight they're building a model. I'm going to give them a shout-out. Most of you know where know this person. We're going to go say hi to Pix. Before we go, I need to get a picture because he's going to want to see what I've been working on. Yes. If any stream, if you need a distraction, Pick Stitch is the stream to go to. So I'm going to flatten this out. I'm going to take a picture now, so it'll be ready for when we raid over. Come on. Okay. I got to do my little file transfer thing I have to do from my phone to my computer. Okay, that's doing its thing. That can go over there. All right. So if you've never been to a Pick Stitch stream, expect chaos. He is he cross stitches, he crochets, he does Lego builds. He's building a model of some sort right now, and there is the raid calls. Copy one of either of those. Let's see here. I was once or twice. What, in Pix's stream? And Pix is a Moco Loco, like I am. Alright, we're going to get this raid started. I should be on sometime tomorrow. And, actually, this is what I'm going to end up doing right now. I'm going to, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me just fix something. I'm trying to multitask right now. So, where did the picture go? That is not the picture. I'm trying to multitask. Okay, there's the picture. Okay. I will hopefully be on tomorrow. More of the Golden Girls cross-stitch piece. Happy crafting. Take care of your friends and your family. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for the stream. You're very, very welcome. Not around. No, yeah, IRL before URL. That is very important. I'm trying to do... Okay, I'm going to upload it now. There. Bye!